I am making chicken tortellini soup. Something I was raised on. To help give Sunny something to put in her broth. There's nothing better than some pockets of delicious ricotta cheese in there.
Yes.
So you can buy the fresh stuff. I like buying fresh tortellini. I think these are frozen. If you want to boil it in a little salted water there to perfectly al dente, maybe even above al dente. Also, when you're done with that, please zest that lemon and juice it for me.
No problem,
Sunny.
Jeff.
In this pot here, I have your standard mirepoix, but I use the shallot. I don't like super oniony flavors in my soup, so shallot's perfect. And of course, some carrots and celery. But before we did that, sear the skin side of this chicken breast.
Great, nice
2
color,
wings,
right?
3 chicken breasts. And I'll tell you why this is the perfect ratio in a second. But you want to kind of extract all that lovely chicken fat in there. We're going to season these very aggressively, sear it, take it out, reserve the chicken fat, and then saute our mirepoix in there. Okay. Set this aside. Once this gets all nice and kind of caramely, and bring it. I like kind of bring it a little far to develop the rich flavors in there. We're going to deglaze with just a little bit of sherry. Oh. You know, give a little sweetness, a little kind of that winey flavor, right? And once that's, waft it, right? Waft until the alcohol smell leaves.
I love that tip.
Right? It's going, it's going, it's gone. Then we can add our chicken stock. Now, I'm a firm believer in making my own stock at home, but if this is a weeknight, you do not have time to spend the whole day babysitting a stock on your stove. It's fun to do it at home, but if you have, 3 kids chomping at the bit for some homemade chicken tortellini soup, just use really good stock. One of our sisters in arms here at Food Network makes, I believe, the best stock, Miss Rachel Ray.
Oh, I thought you
I love her stock.
Yes, Rachel Ray's stock is the business.
It's really good. So, because hers has a lot of collagen in there.
Yes.
So you just want to bring this up to a simmer. Then we're gonna add back in our chicken.
Oh, a lot
right?
of
Because
flavor
we
there.
only par cooked. We didn't, like, as you can see, it's still raw. So we wanna cook this through. But I know a lot of people, me and Geoffrey were talking about it, we'll leave this chicken in there for like 3 days and then string it up. It just demolishes that, sometimes dry but can be succulent meat. So we're gonna pull out the breast right when they're done, about 20 minutes. You're gonna look in there, we're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna hand pull it. And I'm gonna leave these chicken wings in there for as long as possible. Just gonna add a nice velvety broth to us.
I have a
Bring
quick
this up to a simmer.
chicken soup fun fact. GZ,
Yep.
you're gonna love this one.
I can't wait.
When all of these celebrities, they do their concerts and stuff like that.
Yes.
They tell the producers or whoever's bringing them out there, this is what I need in my green room. Guess who always requested chicken soup and rice in his green room?
Frank Sinatra.
That's right, baby.
So once this simmers, we can add in a bay leaf, some fresh thyme, and just let that go, right? We're gonna enrich the broth. And when that's ready, when we've pulled out the chicken, we've hand-pulled it, we took out the wing, all that bone stuff got in there, we have, is that not the greatest
Wow.
feeling in the world, that smell? We're gonna add that shredded chicken back in there, still succulent. We're not gonna cook it, we're just gonna warm it up. Any reserved juices on that plate, we are gonna just mix it up. Sonny, you got the fresh lemon juice and the zest?
Yep, right
Add
there
it in
for
there,
you.
brighten it up.
You know, a lot of chefs make a mistake at home of putting the chicken in there and just cooking it and cooking it. You don't have to. The chicken's cooked.
Chicken's cooked.
Let it sit and stop
Let
and
it go.
eat.
It's not gonna get any better the
No,
more
it's
you
not.
cook it. That's a fallacy. Right when we drain these, we can start putting a couple of these in the bottom of the bowl. Much to the line of that chicken, don't cook this in the broth, right?
No.
You can, but what if you want leftovers?
Yeah.
Then tomorrow when you reheat it, these things are gonna be slime. They're gonna be mushy.
Extra starch.
And any pasta with
Yeah.
soup, any noodles.
Because otherwise,
great
the
tip.
starch expands, so you get this puffy,
Exactly. And this way
like
you
a
get a little,
pretzel.
it's still al dente, you got some chew to it, and it's wonderful. Do you know that the tortellini, right, from Bologna, Italy,
Zach, can I have some
it was made to mimic Venus's belly button.
Really?
Yeah. These were made for soup, usually served in broth, so
It just looks so good.
very traditional.
Love tortellini.
I do too.
Let me give you a scoop. Now watch. See
Jeff,
right
are
at the bottom?
these cheese tortellini, meat tortellini?
These are cheese. I think cheese is the best way to go. Meat's good too. Even fresh seasonal ones with like pumpkin I've done with, or sweet potato tortellini.
Jeff, you put any herbs on that or anything like that?
You know what? I am
Parsley?
going to do it to garnish.
What do you
Right
put on
there. Just hit it with a little fresh parsley at the end.
So nice.
Brighten it up.
So
You
nice.
could serve it with a lemon wedge,
Which I love.
like that, just to kind of boom. and there you
Oh,
go.
look at that.